My name is Alex Nordquest. I'm the Forestry Division Manager here at the City of Bozeman. That's in the Parks and Rec Department. And I have 4 full-time arborists that work with me, and we manage about 25,000 trees in our parks and street boulevards throughout the city. An arborist is a tree care professional, I would say, with more of an individual focus. I'm not like a true forester. I'm not out in a timber stand managing a big forest. I'm not fighting wildfires. We look at a more individual tree and assessing it through its life cycle from planting to removal. And that's part of our system. We have a citywide inventory of tens of thousands of trees, but it's all about that individual tree being a component of the system. The main concern that we're dealing with at the City of Bozeman and the Forestry Division is the emerald ash borer. That's a major threat to our green ash trees. We have a heavy reliance in our urban forest on the ash species, which make up about 1/3 of our trees in the city. We're really looking at how we interact with other states and other countries in terms of our trade and industry. Tourism is a big factor in folks coming out to camp or do a dream elk hunt. If they bring their own firewood, that can be really problematic, and that's something that statewide we try to discourage. And we also have a rail yard in town here in Bozeman, and so another route could be potentially contaminated shipping pallets and other containers like that can be a vector for new pests. So again, with emerald ash borer, if that were to arrive here in the city, we have a heavy reliance on ash trees. In this park here, everything behind me is one species of ash tree. And these would all be susceptible to the emerald ash borer. These trees have no natural defenses, and we'd either have to look at removal or expensive chemical treatment to preserve these trees. And again, we have thousands in the city. If we look at EAB again, that's an issue statewide for Montanans. Most cities and towns in their urban areas have used ash for decades as a reliable urban tree. And so if we have to deal with this pest and removing these trees, that would be a tremendous loss across the state for people recreating and relying on the benefits of trees in their cities and towns. I think Montana's pest concerns are a little bit unique in that we have a lot of urban areas right up next to natural wild ecosystems. And so we really have 2 different systems of pest issues that can merge and confront with each other. So any invasive species would further compound issues that we're already dealing with climate change and drought and other environmental concerns. So it would really put more workload on us if we get new pests in here on top of what we're already dealing with. I would love to see a more diverse urban forest. We actively promote planting diversity, a wide diversity of species, different trees for different sites with flowering color, fall color, and with that species diversity, we'd be better buffered against any one pest. We'd be more resilient against climate change, and that's really the goal, is to have a more diverse urban forest. People should care because it affects everyone in their city or town. We all rely on these trees. In the case of Bozeman, the Forestry Division manages them, but they're public trees. And everyone has a stake in a public tree, and we all reap the benefits of fresh air, of clean water, shade. And so people recognize the benefits of those trees and they can get involved to make their urban forest better for them. Here at the City of Bozeman, we celebrate an Arbor Day event every spring. We encourage residents to assist with their boulevard trees in mulching and watering, and you can take better care of the trees at your house too. So we happily provide education and tips to city residents. So this is a mature green ash in the park here at Lindley, and we have thousands of these trees in our parks and street boulevards. And this is what we would stand to lose if something like emerald ash borer were to arrive. We'd have to come up with a comprehensive plan citywide and decide what trees are going to be removed and what trees are going to have chemical treatments to preserve.